हेलो नमस्कार वणक्कम सत श्री अकाल आदाब अर्ज़ सलाम भाई का welcoming you to the stupendo fantabulous world of biology. In the today's session we are going to see in short about the human excretory system, that means the human urinary system. ओके अगर हम यूरिनरी सिस्टम की बात करें तो हमारे यूरिनरी सिस्टम में क्या है, दो किडनीज है. वी हैव टू किडनीज, वी हैव टू यूरेटर्स, वी हैव two ureters, then we have one urinary bladder, and we have one urethra. Okay, these are the components of the human excretory system. Kidneys total 2 in number, ureters total 2 in number, urinary bladder 1 in number, and urethra 1 in number. Okay, so let's draw this one. This is the particular right kidney. This one is the left kidney. Right kidney and left kidney. These particular structures over here in green, these are the ureters. These are the structures called ureters. Okay. Then you have a particular structure over here. This particular structure is called the urinary bladder. This is the urinary bladder, which is single. And the single structure, that is the urethra. Okay, so this one is the right kidney, this one is the right kidney, and this one, other one is the left kidney. Right kidney and left kidney. All right, so second particular component, this one in the green, these are the ureters. These are the ureters. Okay, ureters also 2 in number. Then you have the single one, that is the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder, which is single again. And the last particular component, that is the urethra. This is also single in number. Single. Okay, 1. Right kidney, left kidney, ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra, the components of the human excretory system or the urinary system. Here you will have that the right kidney is slightly lower. Right kidney is slightly lower. Right kidney is slightly lower because on the upper side, liver is present. On the upper side, liver is present. When it comes to the left kidney is slightly dorsal. Okay, the reason is, okay, stomach is present on the front side. Stomach is present onto the front side. Stomach is present onto the front side. So right kidney slightly lower, left kidney slightly dorsal. Right kidney slightly lower, left kidney slightly dorsal. This is the placement. Okay, so kidney is made up of 1 million nephron. One kidney is made up of 1 million nephrons. So two kidneys are made up of 2 million nephrons. So how many nephrons are present approximately in a human body? In human body, there are approximately 2 million nephrons. Then you have the next one, the function of the kidney. The function of kidney is, kidney's function is, okay, which are 2 in number. Okay, kidney's function is urine formation. Every particular single nephron will form the urine, and as a whole the entire kidney is going to form the urine. So function of the kidneys is urine formation. When it comes to these particular tube-like slender structures, these are the ureters. What ureters do? Ureters transfer the urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder. That means the transfer of urine or the conduction of urine from the kidneys to the urinary bladder. This is the function of ureters, and ureter is made up of special particular epithelium. That epithelium is transitional epithelium. The action over there is kind of peristaltic action, the rhythmic contraction and relaxation of the smooth muscle layer. Then you have the urinary bladder. The function of the urinary bladder is temporary urine storage. Temporary urine storage. Temporary urine storage. It can store near about 1 liters of urine. 1 liters of urine can be temporarily stored in the urinary bladder. And urethra, the function is urine release. Urine release. And the particular process by which the urine is released, that is commonly called urination, in scientific language called micturition. In scientific language called micturition. Okay, so whenever it comes over to the kidneys, these are very important excretory organs which eliminate the nitrogenous waste from the body. Okay, and these nitrogenous waste are collected from the blood. The blood is filtered by every single nephron, and overall the entire kidney produces the urine. Okay, so this is very simple slight structure of the human excretory system. When it comes to this particular structure, here you have such particular glands. These are called adrenal glands. These are called adrenal glands. Why adrenal? Because the kidneys are scientifically named as renes. Kidneys are renes, and the glands above the kidneys are called the adrenal glands. Those are the adrenal glands. So what is the function of kidney? The function of kidney, my dear friends, is urine formation. What is the function of ureters? The transfer or conduction of urine. The function of urinary bladder is temporary urine storage. And the function of urethra is urine release, called the micturition. Alright, the glands present above the kidneys, above the renes, are the adrenal glands. Simple about the human excretory system. Now let's come on to a particular sectional view of the kidney. The longitudinal section of kidney. Longitudinal section of kidney. When we see a particular kidney, okay, whenever it comes to about the kidney, what is the location of the kidney? Location of the kidney is 12th thoracic to 3rd lumbar vertebrae. 12th thoracic to 3rd lumbar vertebrae. This is the location of the particular kidneys. When it comes to the dimensions of the kidneys, dimensions, okay, we can say that it is 10 by 5 by 4 centimeter. 10 by 5 by 4 centimeter kidneys. When it comes to the origin of kidneys, kidneys are mesodermal in origin. Mesodermal in origin. Then when it comes to the weight of kidneys, when it comes to the males, okay, when it comes to the males is 120 to 170 grams. And when it comes to the females, the weight is 120 to 140 grams. 120 to 140 grams. All right, my dear friends. Okay, when it comes to the shape of the kidney, the shape is bean-shaped. The shape is bean-shaped. The kidney is bean-shaped structure. All right. So here we'll draw the longitudinal section of the kidney. Okay, in the particular longitudinal section of the kidney, such particular structure, okay, we are going to find two areas as such. The outer area is called renal cortex. The outer area is called renal cortex. This one is the outer area. The inner area is called renal medulla. The inner area is called renal medulla. This one is the inner area. Then the next particular thing, here you have certain particular structures. Okay, here such particular structures you will find. This is number 1. This again will take with the another color. This is number 2 layer in the pink, and this one again, okay, in the blue, the 3rd layer, the 3rd particular layer. Okay, so the one in the blue is called renal fascia. renal fascia. Okay, the one in the pink, that particular layer is called the renal fat, and the one in the green, this particular layer is called the fibrous capsule or the renal capsule, Okay, now this particular entire area, this is the renal cortex area, and this inside area is renal medulla. Now what happens is, some part of the cortex enters into the medulla. Some part of the cortex enters into the medulla. And this particular part of cortex which enters into the medulla, this particular structure is called the renal column of renal column of Bertini. Okay, or it is also called cortical tissue, In between this, you have such particular structures. Okay, these particular structures, these are the renal pyramids. These structures are the renal pyramids, and the number of renal pyramids can be in between 7 to 18 in number. 7 to 18 renal pyramids in a single kidney. So these particular structures in this particular yellow color, these are the renal pyramids. Then you have a particular structure this way. Okay, here, this particular structure. Okay, these are the minor calyces. Or minor calyx. Then you have again a pointed structure this way. Okay, these are major calyces or major calyx. Minor calyces, major calyces, and this particular area, the open space, this is called renal pelvis. Okay, now a particular notch is there. From that particular notch, such particular structure arises, which is the ureter, which is going to carry the urine from the kidneys to the urinary bladder. Okay, this particular notch-like structure, this notch is called hilum. And through this particular notch only, okay, through the particular notch hilum, three things are going to enter or exit. Okay, the first one is the renal artery. The second one is the renal vein. And third, which comes out, is the ureter. Okay, so this is a particular notch-like structure, which is hilum. Okay, this is the longitudinal section of kidney, and when it comes to the ureters, okay, ureters are going to have the transitional epithelium in the ureters, and the length of the ureters can be up to 20 to 25 centimeter. Urinary bladder has got a particular layer. Okay, this is also of transitional epithelium. When it comes to the urethra, you have such a particular internal sphincter and the external sphincter. Internal sphincter, previously in the infant stage, it is involuntary. Okay, here the external sphincter, it is involuntary, and later it gets converted into voluntary, and that is why we have our control onto micturition or urination. Okay, when it comes to the male urethra and the female urethra, okay, when it comes to the male urethra and the female urethra, okay, in males, okay, urethra act as the urinogenital duct. It acts as urinogenital duct. That means it is going to carry the urine, okay, as well as the genes. That means the sperms. Urine plus sperms, both it is going to carry. That is why called urinogenital duct. okay, the total length which is noticed, okay, length of urethra in males, it is 20 centimeter. How it is 20 centimeter? You have 2.5 centimeter membranous urethra, 2.5 centimeter membranous urethra. Then you have the next one, that is 2.5 centimeter, okay, prostatic urethra, 2.5 centimeter prostatic urethra, and the rest 15 centimeter will be the penile urethra inside the penis. Inside the penis, the penile urethra total makes up 20 centimeter. When it comes to the female openings, you have three particular openings as such. The first one, the second one, and the third one. The first one is the urethral opening. Which opening? Urethral opening. The second one is the vaginal opening, and third one onto the dorsal side is the anal opening. Okay, the urethral opening is for urination or micturition. Okay, when it comes to vaginal opening, that is for copulation, coitus, intercourse. And when it comes to the anal opening, that is for defecation, removal of fecal matter. Okay, so when it comes to the length of the female urethra, the length, it is just about 3 to 4 centimeter. All right, so in short, if we talk about the human excretory system, 2 kidneys, the function is the urine formation. 2 ureters, the function is conduction of urine from the kidneys to the urinary bladder. Urethra, temporary urinary bladder, temporary urine storage, and urethra, that is for the release of urine, called micturition or urination. Hope you have enjoyed the session. Okay, everybody, keep studying tight full day and night. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Love you all.